The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The IATF has recommended the optional use of face masks outdoors. To discuss this recommendation, we have Dr. Jose Rene de Grano of the Private Hospitals Association of the Philippines, or PHAPI, joining us via Zoom. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Riza, and to all our viewers.
Doc, thank you for joining us this afternoon. We'd like to get your insights. What do you think about this proposal? Do you think it's timely that we start relaxing mask policies?
Well, I think this one of the steps towards normalcy. If really we can find that we are finding that the cases are going down, then probably we can start doing this. This being done in other countries, like even here in Bangkok and in Singapore. But it's the people are still the people still keep on wearing the mask.
Dr. De Grano, were there and has there been enough consultation with the health sector regarding this matter?
Well, most probably IATF had their own consultants, and before they make these decisions, they have parameters before making such final or even recommendations. So I think that there is a good consultation with other health sectors.
Let's talk about COVID hospitalizations, Doc. What's the latest situation? Can you give us the numbers? Are we in a good position to actually start implementing a new policy like this?
So far, the number of cases have really gone down, and so the hospitalization or the hospital utilization is still down and low risk. So I think we can start doing this.
Dr. De Grano, regarding this recommendation, would you have, from your end, any recommendations as to the adjustments perhaps on this policy? What would you suggest to the government?
Well, initially we can probably try this outdoors, but inside buildings and those areas with not very good ventilation, we should, I think, continue with using the mask, even in the schools, and then continue with the vaccination program of the government.
Thank you, Doc, for sharing with us your time and your insights. That's Dr. Jose De Grano of the Private Hospitals Association of the Philippines. Thank you, sir. Meanwhile, Hong Kong has recorded its first case of monkeypox in a traveler from the Philippines. Health authorities said the 30-year-old man arrived from the Philippines after traveling to the United States and Canada. This is Hong Kong's first imported case of monkeypox. Hong Kong said it will procure a vaccine against monkeypox this month and will step up surveillance for the rare viral disease. More stories after this short break. Stay with us.
Tanaw kami sa ngayon, no, sa
Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Riza, despite having no assurance, Mary Jane Veloso. Despite having no assurance.
You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The family of detained OFW Mary Jane Veloso welcomes the government's efforts to seek executive clemency for MJ. To tell us more about this, we have Mon Gualvez reporting live from Nueva Ecija. Mon, this is good news for the family, but how hopeful are they about a pardon?
Riza, despite having no assurance, Mary Jane Veloso's family is already getting ready for her homecoming once Indonesian President Joko Widodo approves the request for the executive clemency. Veloso's parents are hoping that Widodo grants executive clemency to Mary Jane, who is in Indonesia's death row for drug-related charges. Her father insists that Mary Jane is innocent. Mary Jane has been jailed in Indonesia since April 2010 after getting caught with 2.6 kilograms of heroin in her suitcase, which was allegedly given to her by her recruiter. Up to this point, Mary Jane is temporarily given reprieve from execution so she can give her testimony in the case. Sympathizers never stopped asking for clemency for Mary Jane, insisting on her innocence. Recall that former President Noynoy Aquino supposedly broke protocol to urge Indonesia to delay the execution. And just this Monday, the Marcos Jr. administration requested for executive clemency for Veloso with the Indonesian government. Indonesia's foreign minister said that the matter will be brought up with the Ministry of Justice. Migrante International welcomes the efforts made by the DFA for Veloso during the sidelines of PBBM's Indonesia state visit. However, they believe that President Marcos should have made the appeal himself instead of the DFA. Nevertheless, Mary Jane's mother, Celia, is thankful for the development. Riza, while President Marcos remains in Singapore, Press Secretary Trixie Cruz Angeles said that the chief executive remains abreast on the issue. Angeles added that the president is ensuring that proper protocol is being followed on the matter. Riza?
Thank you for that update. That's Mon Gualvez reporting live from Nueva Ecija. Meanwhile, manufacturers warn about a possible shortage of canned sardines later this year due to a supposed tight supply in Tamban. Shaila Francisco, the details.
Many commuters have started using bicycles to get to work amid the pandemic due to lockdowns. According to several surveys by the social weather stations, there are now more bicycle users than car owners. The survey noted 4 bicycle users for every 1 car owner. Among those who started using bikes is Victor, who is able to save 80 pesos per day from fares.
Yung pumasahe, sayang, medyo malaki yung pumasahe kasi minimum lang yung ano namin, yung sahod. Kaya bisikleta lang, ito exercise din.
But Victor has one request, that's to make biking safer for cyclists.
Lalagyan siguro lahat ng harang kasi yung iba walang wala pang harang yung ibang bike lane, yung guhit lang.
The DOTR so far constructed more than 500 kilometers of bike lanes in Metro Manila, Cebu, and Davao. But DOTR officials admit there is still much to be improved on.
Nagmadali talaga tayo sa construction ng bike lanes. Gusto lang namin magkaroon ng bike lanes at that time because there was strong demand for it. So we acknowledge and we recognize that there are certain portions na lubak-lubak, hindi na naayos yung kalsada.
A group of advocates for commuter rights is also dismayed over the rush construction of bike lanes.
So nakakalungkot na siyempre pera yan ng bayan, dapat nagastos ng maayos sa pamamaraan na talagang makaka-respond. Nakakalungkot dahil sa pagmamadali nila ay nasacrifice yung kalidad ng ating mga bike lane.
In August, the DOTR received 2 billion pesos from the Budget Department for the expansion and improvement of bike lanes. With this, the agency is planning to open new bike lanes in provinces such as Aklan, Pampanga, Batangas, Albay, Rizal, and Laguna. The DOTR also plans to revive the bike-sharing program to serve more commuters. For News 5, Gerard De La Peña, we are One News.
For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.